stroke player. Hasn't got the highest strike rate for T20 cricket, but Northants, instead of recalibrating, kept on going in the same attacking style and didn't last very long. So no one really tried to regroup and play the wicket.
90. Other than that, the opening partnerships have been in single figures.
Very good evening to all our listeners in Pakistan who may be joining us as Sisodia bowls to Babar Azam, who drives up towards long on. Will get a single as Van der Hoogten fields just inside the boundary, a 2 without loss. Welcome along wherever you're listening as Sisodia bowls, and Babar works that one out to mid-wicket and will similarly take the single, 4 without loss after the first over.
Andrew Salter, he's going to be bowling them to Babar Azam. That's short and pulled into the onside just for comfortable enough single, 10 without loss. Salter into Babar Azam, who whips that away through the onside, but it'll just be a single out to deep mid-wicket.
Salter to Babar Azam. He pulls that away high and hard and handsome for 6 over the deep backward square leg boundary.
19 for 1. Sisodia bowls and Babar Azam is dropped at point as they go through for a single. Salter flung himself to his right. It was a difficult chance, but he often takes those.
Tom Abel. So it's Rory Smith to Babar Azam. He's in and bowls, and Azam cuts that hard down to wide third man. The fielder down there. Fielding. Good piece of fielding. They'll come back for the second run. Rory Smith to Babar Azam. Oh, and he goes for a pull shot and is beaten by a good delivery from Rory Smith, taking pace off on that.
First one, lost the 4 after that. Yeah. Here's Rory Smith in bowls, and this is pulled, not timed, but I think he's going to pick up 4 runs, Babar Azam. Got enough of it, and it runs away over the...
And, Somerset in the maroon tops. Glamorgan in the navy and daffodil yellow. Van der Hoogten is into bowl. Oh, that's a leading edge out into the covers, and he's got away with it as Babar as that just looped frustratingly over cover. He won't get 4 runs. Andrew Balbirnie has retrieved it from just inside the cover boundary. 30 for 2. That seemed to be up in the air for an egg. Video stream as Van der Hoogten bowls, and that's pulled hard out towards square leg. Oh, there's a misfield from Taylor, but he recovers quickly. The ball looked as though it might squirm over the boundary for a moment.
Yes, it looks a bit better than that this evening, I must say. Here's Smith in the bowls to Babar Azam, who's tucked up there, just manages to eke it out down to short.
We've got through their 5 main bowlers in the first 7 overs. De Lange then, the fastest bowler in this Glamorgan squad, is into bowl, and Babar turns it on the leg side. They might look for 2 here. That was cute play. Oh no, they've cut. Oh, there's almost a mix-up. There's no overthrow possible, but in the event, it's an action-packed single as Babar sent Tom Abel back. 9 for 2 as that one is driven back past the bowler very hard by Babar Azam, who's really got his eye on by now. That one races up to the straight boundary up at the far end of the ground. 53 for 2. Here comes De Lange in again. Another short ball. Oh, is pulled off a glove, I think, for 4 down to fine leg as De Lange pitched that one short.
Is Salter down the leg side and helped on its way. I think that came off a part of the bat. It's gone for 4 in any case, and sloppy bowling from Glamorgan. This is short and cut away nicely by Babar Azam. They're coming back for the second run. He'll have to hurry. He does hurry, and it wasn't a particularly good throw in any case.
Period this.
Salter again, and this is nicely worked away into the onside, but only for a single.
So, end of the over, 65 for 2 after 8, and this is going well for Somerset, looking a bit ominous for Glamorgan, Mike.
Yeah, I agree with what you said earlier. It isn't as if Somerset had put their foot in the accelerator and forced the issue. I think they were just feeding off some poor deliveries from the Glamorgan bowlers. But yeah, with those 4 deliveries, it's
Here is Van der Hoogten then. And bowl, that's pulled out towards mid-wicket. That'll be just a single to Babar to move on to 42, 68.
He's gone for 26 in 3 overs so far. He's in bowls, and this is hammered away. Nice shot, beautiful shot by Babar Azam. Just gave himself a little bit of room and Salter bowls down the pitch, hitting it hard and high. It's over the top for 6. Oh, I thought Long On was in business there for a moment, and I think Long On thought he was in business as well, but it was hit too well by Babar Azam.
Well, Cardiff as night begins to fall, and Sisodia bowls to Babar, who cuts and will get runs here. He'll get 4 runs. Just a little late dab, and the ball shoots down to the third man boundary to bring up the Somerset 100 in the 13th over.
You just
As that one is cracked out hard to point. Oh, there's a slight misfield by Lloyd, but it was hit very hard, and Lloyd was just blocking it at the end.
Australia's innings is 26 overs old, and the man who's delivered more than any other bowler is Joe Root.
Here's the Langer in bowls, and this is lofted away down towards third man. There's a fielder underneath it, should be taken, and he's dropped it. He's dropped it down at third man.
Owen Morgan.
Owen Morgan. Oh, Owen.
114 for 3. Sisodia bowled straight, driven hard. 4 runs, bang. First bounce.
Swalek Stadium.
118 for 3. Sisodia to Babar, who came down the wicket. Sisodia saw him coming, and he still worked it up towards long on. They have to work hard for the 2, and Goldsworthy showing the speed of a teenager there to get back for the second to the non-striker's end.
120 for 3. Babar on 74. Dropped twice. And there's big appeal for LBW. Well, there was from Sisodia.
Missed by Salter at backward point. Here's Smith in bowls short and hammered away. I don't think that carried. No, I don't know. Rory Smith, I'm not. But then Marchant Langer made really catch.
I agree. It was probably a yard or so just in front of Lang, and he made no attempt to come forward. I'd make every attempt.
Here comes Smith then to Babar Azam, and he hammers this one back down the ground for 6 runs. You probably heard it go crash into the big black sheet that serves as a sight screen. 129, third 6. Babar Azam, he moves into the 80s. 80 not out. We're in the 16th over. Smith is in and bowls to him short, and he pulls it away into the wide open spaces on the onside and trots through for a comfortable single, which means
the best for Babar at this rate. De Langer is in to bowl. That's dispatched over backward square for 6. Babar Azam really
shot, wasn't it?
De Langer, South African international, just straying onto leg stump. Fatal Mike.
I think guilty of straying.
He's on 91. Babar Azam. Smith is in and bowls to him. Hammers that through the offside. Beautiful shot. Plenty of width, mind you, from the bowler. It sort of sat up and invited the off drive, but my goodness me, didn't he latch hold of that. Terrific shot from Babar Azam. He moves on to 95. It's 153 for 3 with 2 overs remaining.
Yeah, reasonable from Somerset there, but that 4 in the end. And lucky for Smith, he actually bowled quite a nice over there. Obviously, that last pull we talked about previously is so important. But Goldsworthy's played very nice, isn't he? He's on 28 at the moment. Azam is on 95. 153 for 3. Somerset putting themselves in a nice position here. Just the 2 overs to go.
Just the 55 deliveries faced by Babar. He's hit 4 6s and 8 4s. 95 off 55. And
As that is pulled through mid-wicket by Babar, and will pick up a couple of runs as there's a good piece of sliding fielding
97
on the boundary.
from 56 deliveries. He hammers this into the offside. They're going to come back for. It's going to go for 4. That's Babar Azam's century. 101 for Babar Azam. A tremendous innings on a tricky pitch here at Sapphire Gardens. He takes off his helmet and raises his bat, acknowledges the cheers of his teammates. We're all
Shane Owen's into watching innings like that.
sure there are many watching around the world as Van der Houten bowls, and that's slammed hard up towards long off. Just a single there. I think
the players put together. Here's De Langer then, in and bowls to Babar Azam, who works that away into the onside. They'll look for 2. They're coming back for the second run. They'll have to look lively. They get there safely enough. 173. De Langer is in and bowls. Full toss, low full toss. It was actually a pretty good delivery that. They're going to come back for the second run again as Goldsworthy is running to the danger end. And Lewis Goldsworthy is pretty quick across the ground. So 2 more runs.
And then penultimate ball. In and bowls in the slot, driven down the ground and misfielded, and they will come back for the second run again. It's just watching Babar Azam finishing that second run. He walked it.
I don't blame him.
So 177 with 1 ball remaining. I must say Glamorgan have not helped themselves with their fielding.
Last ball then. He's in and bowls to Babar Azam, who lofts that away. That should be caught. Or
Oh,
no,
yeah.
it's not. He's gone for 6. I didn't think he got hold of that at all, but he did. It's carried the long on boundary. He finishes in the grand manner, and it's Somerset have made 183 for 3. Babar Azam finishing with 114 not out, his highest score in T20.
Just 62 deliveries with 9 fours and 5 sixes, and he's been given superb support by young Lewis Goldsworthy, playing his first senior game for Somerset. He finishes with 38 not out from 29 deliveries from 4 fours, and the two of them have added 110 for the 4th wicket.